going to show everyone how to do a Metamask wallet. It's actually very simple. I'm going to show you some of the features. I'm actually going to be showing how to do it on a computer today. Here's the thing, once you do it on a computer and you get your seed phrase and all that kind of good stuff, you can actually go from there and take that seed phrase and import it onto a phone. So if you create it on a computer, then it's really easy to migrate over to a phone, which I recommend. You can also just create it straight off a phone. The steps are going to be fairly similar. It's pretty much the same. You just have a smaller screen to work with. Other than that, let's go ahead and get to it. I'm going to switch views, so you're going to see, I'm going to shrink. I did not shrink in real life, only on the screen. So the website you want to go to is metamask.io. Metamask.io. And then they have a download for Chrome browser. We do recommend Chrome. If you're on a Windows PC, it's very good. All right, so would you be able to help explain how to transfer my coins off an exchange like crypto.com and onto a MetaMask, please? Yeah, so this would be the first step to that, Alun. Sorry, the question, Alun 070707. I actually helped a gentleman transfer some coins off of crypto.com yesterday, and I can tell you they don't make it easy. And even after you do the transfer, try it, they've got to whitelist the address and they put you on a 24-hour pause. There was a bunch of steps, Google activators and text to confirm, and going back and forth between different, they make sure that it's not a simple experience. So I can do that. I'll have to schedule that for another day, Ellen. I will. I'll put it on the list of videos to do this week, though, working with different exchanges like crypto.com and some of these other ones, and how to transfer. Okay, so first thing you do is you download. Oh wait, let me click here. We download that. We go to Add to Chrome. Click here and add extension. So MetaMask is downloading right there. Adding to Chrome. And boop. Beautiful. Everything's working pretty good so far. So you can actually you can pin it right here, and that way it adds it permanently as a little pop-up. So what I like about that is, I'll show you, it kind of makes it nice. So once you hit start, basically they ask you two fundamental questions. If you already have your seed phase or your seed phrase or your secret phrase, you can skip to that. If you don't, and it's like making it from scratch, you go over here and so you go over here and you basically can create one from scratch. Yenadude has a question. Hey Rob, can you have more than one MetaMask wallet on a single device? Yes and no. I mean, you can make technically unlimited MetaMasks, but you don't need to have more than one wallet. Within the wallet is different addresses. And think of those addresses like if you look at a man's wallet and you got all those little sleeves that you can slide the cards into, and in each one of those sleeves you can slide in a different card. Kind of think of a wallet like that, where it has different sleeves, and in that wallet, these sleeves work as are addresses, right? So you can keep things separate. What you put in one little sleeve, it doesn't have to mix with the other sleeves, and each sleeve is its own separate address. So you can send different crypto to different addresses under the same wallet. So just like your wallet in your pocket if you're a guy, or your purse if you're typically a woman, would have different sections in the purse that you keep all your stuff, or different sections of a guy's wallet where you, or you know, I guess a guy can have a purse and a girl can have a wallet. I'm not saying, but you can keep your stuff stored separately, and those are created in the crypto wallet as addresses. So some people have different addresses that they hold different types of crypto. So that's fine. You can keep it separated. I'm gonna go to create one from scratch. If I went here to import the seed, let me see. Help us improve. No. So this would be if I already had a seed phrase. I'd type in my phrase, create my password, and I'd be off to the races. But since I am going from scratch, I'm going to go to here, help them improve, answer however you want. I don't know if there's a right or wrong answer. I'm going to click no thanks. Password, I don't know what to do here. Let's see. Let's try a different password. Let's do test password. Whoa. I'm not supposed to hit those things. It's the numbers that give me problems. Let me try it again. Bear with me. Duplicate your password. All right, I'm gonna check here. So I've got my password and I hit create. Pretty simple. Secure your wallet. What is a secret recovery phrase? Some people call them seed phrases. It's those 12 unique words that are unique. It's not only the words, but the order that they're in. And it asks me, click here to reveal my secret phrase. So here's my phrase. I need to, let's take this phrase really quick. I can barely see because Tanya decided to give me the smallest screen known to man. I'm going to create a quick text document, call it seed phrase, and I'm going to paste that in. So there's my, I can barely even see this, that's hilarious. All right, so now that I have my seed phrase there. Oh. So let's go to next. Oh my gosh, I can, let's see here. I'm gonna zoom. Let me zoom in real quick.
What are you trying to do?
Zoom a little bit. There we go.
Okay.
Gotta remember I'm blind and this is the tiniest computer ever.
You can also do Control plus, Control minus.
Oh, thank you. She's giving me the shortcuts to zoom in. I appreciate that so much. Okay, so I've got that. Let's go here to next. And it's asking me, so the first one was sustain, right? So I've got sustain, toe, test, slow. So toe, test, slow. And we do this just in the same order. And the next one is text, popular, small. Text, popular, small. Let's see. And I've got ready, custom, airport. Ready, custom, airport. And the last two are to stadium. So now that I've done them in the exact order that they presented them before, I hit, well, let me go to save. This is my, right? So there's my seed phrase saved. Now, all right. I have just created a Metamask wallet. Yay! However, This is just the entry point. So I can close this. Whoa, it's gone. But it's always right there on Chrome. So it pops up as a little miniature version. So that's why I pinned that little icon. You go here and you click the little pin thing. And that way I can just click on this. Let's see if I can click on it. And it pops up, which is kind of nice. I can also click on these three dots and I can go expand view. And that creates it in its own little tab here. So when you first load up on MetaMask, it's kind of like, it's a blank slate, right? There's one, if I click on, hold on. If I click on this, you can see I only have one account. Remember how I talked about the sleeves? I can create other ones. Let me create an account. Account 2. Let's call this one let's call it loose change coins. And I can create that. It's going to create another sleeve in my wallet, which is like an account. So now I've got account 1. And let's rename that. Let's go ahead and name that something. Account details. I'm going to go here. I'm going to call that. Let's call that main account. You don't have to name this, but I'm just in the mood, right? So I've got my main account and my loose change account. Kind of cool, right? You can create as many of those as you want. It creates them on the fly, and they default to account 3, account 4, account 5, etc. Right? So there's 3 main buttons up in this corner. There's this one, which allows you to drill into your account details. I'll show you some more stuff with that. Rename your account. There's if connect to sites, if you're on a swap page like Pancake Swap or things, or Uniswap, if you're gonna swap crypto and trade crypto, they kind of sync to whatever page you're on. And of course, this will take you to the blockchain. They call this a blockchain explorer, and that takes you to your wallet. Your wallet gets created on the blockchain. It's visible, which means that anytime you send or transfer coins, people can see where those coins went. Those transactions are visible on the blockchain. So, all right, let's go ahead and I'm going to show you. It defaulted to a network called Ethereum. Let's see. So on Ethereum. And that's the only network that it shows, right? We'll dismiss that. I want to add more networks. So I can there's a couple ways to add a network. I can click here and I can type in all the network info if I have it. Or I can you could go over here and then go to settings and go to networks. And you can see there's other networks right here too. And you could add a network right here, and it just takes you to the same place. So it's just kind of a clicking up over here and going to add network. It's just a shortcut, takes you right into the settings under the add network button. The networks that you add all have these 5 fields that, well, this one's optional, but it's always nice to put that in there. There is a shortcut though to add a network. So the network that Anubit coin is on is the Binance Smart Chain Network, also called the BNB network. So I can click connect wallet, or I can, there's a bunch. Now, if you're wondering what these are kind of like clones. So instead of there being one connector, they have redundancies, so that if one goes down, another one's always up. It's so that they're diversified, and it's just going through pinging. It does a little scan every so many seconds, and it checks network speed. So if I just go connect wallet, it'll just connect between the top one, which maybe the top one's a little slow and it's a little groggy. So you can always make sure that the latency is low and that it's a green dot, meaning that it's all good. And you can hit connect wallet next. If you have one of these mirrors, it's the same thing. It's just mirrored that you prefer. You can connect to a mirror or very simply just hit connect wallet. Let's see. And hopefully, let me close this actually. Chain list. And of course, it's not properly connecting the wallet at all. I wonder why not. Let's try one of these mirrors. Okay, so chain list is giving me heck. Hey Tanya, has chain list been down? Oh, there we go. I just hit refresh. Now it's detecting. Never mind. So let me show you again. I hit refresh on it. It needed to be updated. Probably because my MetaMask was created after the website was updated, so it wasn't synced. Now that I hit refresh on the chain list, this site is chainlist.org. Chainlist.org. It is a wonderful way, and all it's going to really do is update. So I'm going to go next, connect with MetaMask. Yes, connect. And so now it's synced up. So now what has it done? Well, instead of, let me go to expand it so you can see better. So instead of just having Ethereum, it didn't do it. All right, well that's working splendidly. Well, let's see if it did it up here. Oh, it really did not do it at all. Let's try it again. Add to MetaMask. Come on now. Oh, there you go. Approve. Switch networks. Binance Smart Chain Network up there. So little brute force had to do it. Let me expand that view again. So now we have two networks that now that it decided to work on us. So I can switch here to Ethereum network, and I can switch to the Binance Smart Chain, which then changes the base coin to BNB, right? So if you'll notice up here is your wallet address. I can copy that address, right? Copy it by hitting this little button. This is the copy symbol. And the address looks a little bit like this. It's a very long string of characters. And it starts with, it looks like 028, I think. I'm hoping with 028. Let me zoom in a little bit. No, that's not helping. Let's put it here and zoom in. There you go, 02B31. So 0x2B31, that's this wallet for this first one. Now, the reason I want to show you that is that wallet, whether I'm on Binance Smart Chain or Ethereum, the wallet address is the same. So here's the thing. If you have, these are different like ecosystems, Binance versus Ethereum. Only coins that are on those blockchains will show up on the respective ones. So you can send your wallet address to people and have them send you coins. But if they're coins on the Binance Smart Chain ecosystem, then they have to trigger over to this network. If they're Ethereum, and there's other blockchains as well. As you can see on Chainlist, there's a lot of different blockchains that have different coins. And depending on which chain they're on, you have to load it into MetaMask so you can see it. They are, while your wallet address is the same, your visibility is limited to what you select there. So let me close this new tab. So I'm going to switch over to the Binance Smart Chain because that's the one that we work off of. That's the one where Anubits go into. Now, you'll see there's little import tokens here. I can click on import tokens and it's asking for a contract address. Because let's say you have Anubits, you're like, man, I created my MetaMask and darn it, my Anubit coin isn't showing up. Well, that's just, it's there, but you have to import the token ID so it can see it. It's kind of like you're making it visible. What they don't automatically do is import every token. You imagine if there's 20,000 tokens out there and you only have one of them. They don't list 20,000 tokens in your wallet along with the saying you have 0,000. So you could very well have Anubits in your wallet, and you have to import that token address to see them. You can find that through our site, anubitcoin.com. You go copy address, right? Very easy. You put in your address right there. Let it process for a second. Give it a second to update. Depends on your internet speed. It detected it. Add custom token. Import token. Boom. Now you're Anubits. The only place you should get that address from is right from our website. Don't accept any substitute. If someone down the road tries to mimic and clone us or pretend they are us, this way the only source you're getting it from is right from anubitcoin.com. You can get that token address. So I'm going to go to here. So there's your Anubits. So you can send. Now you can buy right through here if you wanted to buy BNB. There's different services that allow you to buy BNB. They tend to be slow, clunky, and inexpensive. We're going to have a way that you can buy that bypasses all of this expensive nonsense of ways to buy. So that's coming up next week. I'm shooting for very early. We're shooting for Monday, but the reality is it's done when our dev team says it's 100% ready to go. It passes through QC. They test it out. They've got to verify it in every way. But things are on track. We've streamlined a couple things out. The reason I'm showing MetaMask is we were going to auto create a wallet, but I just want everyone throwing MetaMask right here. Trust Wallet's going to be very similar. I want people flowing through this. That way you're in control of your wallet. You're in control of your seed phrase or your secret phrase. You guys have all the keys to your car, and I'm not even part of the process. I want you guys to be in charge of your bank account. You guys are in charge of your bank account, your wallet. That's your personal stuff, and so I want to stay out of that realm. So you can do other things. Like I had a person in this morning saying, so if I wanted to give access to my wallet to somebody else, how would I do that? Do they need my seed phrase? Well, actually, no. What's kind of neat is, let's say I have multiple accounts. I've got my main account, my loose change account. And I want to give, I'm going to throw, let me import real quick. Here, now we can see. So let's say that I want to throw some, you can move coin between your accounts. It's very easy. You just send it. Now I don't have any transfer between, and you can transfer coin from one account to the other really quickly. But I can give access. So let's say that my son, daughter, or husband, whoever it is, wants access. Now you just go to account details, and then there's an export private key. So you can export private key and import. So if they set up their own, what all they would do is go import account, and they would import the private key, and that would be a key that they can see that one account under wallet. They can't see the whole wallet, but you could designate in that way for like a son or a daughter, like hey, I'll give you some access to crypto so you can use it. You can create a brand new account under yours, right? So you're still kind of primarily in control, and then you can give them a key so that they can import and have just visibility and use of that account under their wallet. They don't get total wallet control. So I'll show you that under account details. I go to export private key. It does ask for my password. Let me see if I remember what I entered. I enter that, I hit that, and boom, private key. All they'd have to do is take that key, right? And they'd have to go here, import account, they'd enter that. Now this would create a loop because it's from the same account, but they could import into their MetaMask, and now that loose change account, both parties are seeing the same one. It's kind of a little nice tool. You do have things like you can see your activity, if you any transfers in and out. All of that is logged, and all of that activity is logged onto the Blockchain Explorer BSC scan. So everything that happens with coin flowing in and out of your wallet is actually viewable, if you know how, is viewable on the Blockchain Explorer. It's all part of the what's publicly viewable. So anyway, once you have this, you can actually take that seed phrase and you can load that up right on a computer, and you can connect other accounts. There's also currency conversion, US dollar. You can specify, select the native to prioritize displaying values in native currency. So we can change that to fiat. I think if you change it to fiat, I think it starts to put a dollar sign. Let me see. Let me close it and reopen it and see if it works. Expand view. Okay, it's gonna give me heck. Let's go to your settings. So language settings, hide tokens without balances, jazzicons or blockies, those are just preferences. Advanced, you can logs, sync with mobile, advanced gas controls. Most of this stuff you don't really have to worry about. Test networks, you don't have to worry about that stuff. Yeah, you can see there's a bunch of pop-up reminders and all that. Contacts, no one builds a contact. Well, maybe people do. I don't know. Reveal secret recovery phrase. I guess if you're logged in, you can reveal that. You probably need to type your password to see that. Let me go back into settings. Incoming transactions, phishing, participate in metametrics. No, we opted out. Browsing website, unconnected, yeah. We went over networks. So when we imported off of Chainlist, that's all it really did for us. It took and automatically entered and added in the Binance thing. You could have typed it in manually, but it just made it easy. Experimental use token detection. I don't really mess around with any of that stuff. So let's go ahead and close that. Anyway, there is your MetaMask wallet. If you have any questions on it, now you can import other tokens. Another place you can get tokens. Let me go to let's go to CoinMarketCap. Let's go here. So let's see. Recently added. Let's go to. Let's see. So here's a recently added coin. Let's go to it. I've got the Binance address. I can copy that address. Let's say I bought some of those. I could go to import tokens, paste that address in there. It's a couple seconds. It finds it, add in the custom token, and boom, just like that. Now I can see. Now that is specific to your account. Under loose change, it's not listed. I have to import on each sub account under the wallet. It's all in the same wallet. These are just sub accounts. So you can move and treat them like, you almost treat them like they're different sub wallets. But yeah, so there's your NIF, some brand new token. Who knows if it's good? A lot of pop-ups and warnings, but they are on CoinMarketCap. They have no max supply. That's for another one. Anything without a max supply, be a little weary of, because it means that they can, anything without a max supply, they could pull a Terra Luna where they just mint and mint and mint and make unlimited quantities potentially, which anything that has no cap is, for me, a little scary venture. Thanks, Rob. If someone wanted to set up a separate form of storage with a separate seed phrase to split some crypto for extra security, could you recommend? Yeah, just make another MetaMask. You can make another MetaMask with its own. If I want to scrap this MetaMask, and while it's still accessible, I still have the seed phrase and I can still get it. All you got to do is you go up here and remove from Chrome. So here we're going to do this. We're removing it. Then when I actually go to MetaMask and add it again, I can make a second one. Let's see. Download from Chrome. Right. I can start over. See if I can get this right. And I can create another wallet. So the other seed phrase in that wallet is intact. I just have to create another one. So you can start over. You can make. They don't limit you. It's free. You can set up unlimited. They don't charge anything. You can set up and create unlimited wallets and unlimited addresses under those wallets. Now, I would only recommend doing what you need for your personal use, but yeah, that way you can keep them totally separate if you want. Like, make one for yourself, make one for your partner, make one for your son or daughter, and it is kind of personal though because of the secret recovery phrase. If anyone has your secret recovery phrase, they can basically get access into your wallet. So that's what you really need to protect. People take those secret recovery phrases, they print them, delete the file, or they write them out on paper and they don't put them on a computer. I did it on Notepad just for convenience, but you want to make sure that you get that phrase absolutely locked down, and then put it in a safe. Put it at some place where don't carry it around in your actual wallet with you. Put it someplace safe so that your secret recovery phrase, it's like it's the master lock that gets you into that someone could use to get into all your banking stuff, basically your crypto banking. So you protect that. So we keep it in safes and things like that here. We take precautions so that our seed phrases are private and retrievable in the event that we, for some reason we need it, but not inaccessible, but only our eyes only. So Anubit would be able to transfer to a cold wallet I haven't gone over cold wallets. I went over briefly yesterday how to set up a cold wallet. I'll probably do a video on how to set up a Trezor and connect a cold wallet. It's a similar thing. It's just an extra step. You can actually, your Trezor can pop up under your MetaMask, which I really like. You just plug in this hardware device and it shows up underneath as an added on wallet under your MetaMask. So you still are smart to set up a MetaMask and then integrate your Trezor with it. So it's kind of like the best of both worlds, so that you have your hot wallet on your MetaMask, and then you got your cold wallet that plugs in and shows up as only if it's plugged in and authenticated does it show up under your MetaMask as an added account. It would show up right under that account list. So if there's any questions, you guys know where to reach us under Telegram. If hopefully made this easy. When it comes to loading this up on different, I will say this. If you create your account under a PC like I am, and after you get your seed phrase and you go to your phone and your phone becomes very easy. You just download MetaMask on your phone, go to import wallet, import that seed phrase, and now you have your MetaMask on your phone. But any custom tokens you imported for visibility, you have to do that per device. It's kind of, I don't like that. If I was to make my own wallet, or we were to make our own wallet, which we kind of have, we would have it not so that it would kind of transfer regardless of which device you're on. But with that said, you just have to, go to a Anubit coin website, import the custom token identity so that your coins show up. They're there. They just, it's on a per device level that you have to grant kind of the visibility. So, and that includes loading up the Binance Smart Chain, because it's always just going to be basic. On any device you load MetaMask on, it gives you the basic installation. So that means you got to import your chain IDs. Now, Binance Smart Chain IDs can be found. Binance. See if I can read this. Smart Chain network info. Let's see if I can find connecting MetaMask to Binance Smart Chain. Let's go to it. And they've got, here's a quick way to do it. And they've got, here's the name of those 5 fields, or here's the info of those 5 fields you got to enter. So you enter those, you type them out, or whatever you need to do. On PC, one thing I like about it is chain list makes this easier. You just basically hit to connect and add it in. Whereas if you go on phone, as far as I can tell on the phone, you got to manually add the network and type this in on the phone. It's a little bit of pain to do it once. But it's the main net for Binance Smart Chain. And you just type this in on your phone exactly as you see it, and it will connect you. So anyway, guys, that's the end of the video. Coin health looks healthy today. If you're watching, everything is, everything's going really good on this end as far as being on track. Really happy where things are at, and really appreciate everyone being with us. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you. Let's see if I can make it over to here. There we go.